Welcome back to the vlog. Oh, you guys, where do I start? So, I am officially 1 month away from my due date. I am also about 24 hours post a stomach bug that just blew through our home, which obviously if you get the flu or a stomach bug when you're not pregnant, that's a big deal. But when you're pregnant, I was like, are we okay? But we're good. We made it to the other side. It's Thursday and I was planning on vlogging this week as like a prep 1 month out vibe, but I did not plan on sleeping on the bathroom floor for 2 whole days. But better late than never. Josh is back at work today. He was also sick, but not nearly as bad. Like, I think because there's like 2 of us here, I just got demolished and he had like very minimal symptoms. At first I thought it was morning sickness. Then I thought it was food poisoning from a meal that I cooked. So that was just, for morale, that was just bad. But then a bunch of people at Josh's work have gotten sick recently. And then anywhere you go online, it's either the video of that couple at the Coldplay concert or 2, news about how many people are sick and in the hospital right now with the flu. Anyways, our house is a mess. And I thought I would start the vlog by just having some accountability for cleaning. I not only am recovering from being sick, but I'm also 9 months pregnant. So it's going to go very slow. Like the idea of cleaning right now. Thankfully, I've already like deep cleaned the house. Like the classic washing the floorboards, even though the baby's not going to care about the floorboards kind of clean. I started a little bit of the cleaning yesterday, but like our sink is still overflowing with dishes. I need to do laundry. If it wasn't 1,007 degrees outside, I would open all the windows and like let some fresh air in. But we'll get a candle going, get some fans going, kind of get the air circulating in here again. I also have a bunch of packages that I've gotten recently from friends and family, which, bless you all, for baby girl. And so there's a lot of stuff I need to take upstairs, stuff I need to bring downstairs. Don't worry, I'm not carrying anything heavy. It's crackdown time. It is crackdown time. Like, my appointment next week, they're basically like, all right, whenever she's ready, you let me know. That's probably enough for an intro. Also, in case you're curious, 9 months cooking in there. And also, don't be fooled by the cute dress. This is something that I had on the floor before I got sick, and then I just picked it up and put it on today. But it's fun, and it keeps me cool.
Sorry, Snoopy. You can't go with us. Dogs aren't allowed on the school bus. Woof.
I don't want to see a single comment about the back of my head. My hair is crazy. I see it. All of this is from Josh's sister, who I know watches the vlog, so blessings and all the love to you in the world. Quick cleaning break, even though I just started. I'm on the recovering from being sick diet, so I have chicken noodle soup, a Gatorade. I have some ginger chews over there, but I haven't needed them today. And then I have some crackers that I might dip in this, but I'm going to... Oh wait, I've got some chips! So anyways, I'm gonna get a little bit of work done, eat my soup, and then I'll get back into cleaning probably when my laundry's done. Okay, it has been far too long since I've talked to y'all, but I put the bottle cleaner on the counter, which is crazy. Super crazy. I obviously need a bigger shade for my kitchen lamp, but for now, it'll do. And then I don't know if I've showed this in a vlog before, but I thrifted that for like $10, that little cookie jar. And I was like, that's giving mom, and I need it. So this little corner is locked and loaded. There are a few more dishes, obviously, that I'm doing while this finishes up. But for the most part, we got a lot of this cleaned and organized again. We're doing like bottle station, and there are more things in here like nursing bags. And one of the things I'm very excited about is this here guy that I can keep in her diaper bag and warm up water, warm up formula, warm up breast milk, whatever I need. And it's on the go. And I can also pump while I'm gone and then put it in there, and it'll keep it temperature controlled, which I think is so cool. Also the color of like everything, obsessed. Just with each passing day, I'm trying to organize just a little bit more. The cords on everything is atrocious, but we'll figure it out. And I need to put the treadmill, like collapse it, because I don't think I'm using that anytime soon, and put it under the bed. But the bed is now currently covered in laundry. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but you clean one room and then that makes the other room dirty. So now my goal is to just not bring anything back into the kitchen. It can just go upstairs. And just due to energy levels, because I did a lot more than I thought I was going to do today, I think upstairs is going to have to keep till tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I've said this to Josh since like first trimester, but there are days where I feel pregnant and there are days where I don't feel pregnant. And today is a day I feel very pregnant. I think it's because I did a lot of stuff yesterday. So I literally just got out of bed and it's almost 4 p.m. I'm allowed to do that, especially now. A week and a half ago, I had a doctor's appointment and she was 5.6 pounds. And I have 4 weeks to go. And they say they grow about half a pound a week. So prayers appreciated that she comes early. This has kind of just been the dumping ground for all baby things. Like, you're currently resting on her stroller. But there's also obviously odds and ends. Like, there's a laundry basket over there of stuff I just need to put away. There's a lot of like linens and blankets and things that I do really need to reorganize the one linen closet we have in this whole house. It's in the bathroom, so it has all of our bathroom stuff as well as linens and extra blankets and things on top of, I can't tell if it's in the shot or not, might be, on top of homegirl has her little baby bath thing and all of her cute little ducky and elephant bathrobes and soap and shampoo and cute little baby things that also need to go in there. But I want to take everything out of there to just put it all back in, but in a more sorted way. Eventually this will be her nursery, but since our bed is downstairs, like the bassinet and everything will be just in our living room. So this room is kind of just storage until then, and I don't need to beat myself up that it's not perfectly organized before she gets here. But the day we build the crib, it'll be in here. So therefore, this is technically her room. But yeah, I'm gonna take another sip of Dr. Pepper and then I'm gonna show you guys what I put up in here. Okay, it is Sunday. I am all ready for church. Our church is now doing Sunday nights, which is really nice because as you saw, Josh and I just had our morning doing coffee, donut bread. He went off to work and then I'm about to head out, run a couple errands before church. The only downside is we are a load in, load out church. And so we are loading into the dance studio at the hottest part of the day. So recently, I've been literally bringing a change of clothes, but I didn't do that today. Also thought I would give y'all a fit check. I'm also wearing linen pants, sneakers, hold on. I can only hold that for so long now. Linen pants, ginger chews in my pocket if you just heard that crinkling, in case of unexpected nausea. And then the comfiest shoes I own with compression socks. Now, I wish I would have bought like a pack where it was like white and black compression socks because today I'm hopefully my pants don't ride up, but we love a triple XL t-shirt. Fit check for church before it is potentially ruined by sweat. I have to load some stuff in the car and I can just tell because I turned the fan off that it is very hot outside. So I think I'm gonna go start the car first, get the AC nice and cranked, so that by the time I am seated in there, it's like I'm in the fridge. That's just like good summer etiquette, whether you're pregnant or not. Free tip for you. I was going to kill time somewhere, do something. And then I was like, wait, I could literally just go to where we have church, sit in the AC, drink my beverage of choice, and some cooked sushi. So I'm doing that before everybody gets here, which should be literally any minute. I've never vlogged on a Sunday because I normally have a ton of responsibilities. And today I'm just doing pre-service stuff and then running the camera. And so I was like, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to vlog today, which will be fun. I also, like, sentimental wise, was like, I should probably film something before baby girl's here on a Sunday, because once she's here, she'll be strapped to me and I'll be doing everything, but there's very little chance that I will be doing this on a Sunday. So also, does your church have disco balls? Because mine does. Not me literally sobbing at this stray cat right now. He's like meowing at my feet and I might take him inside. Okay, we're back home and with awful computer lighting, but I vlogged a little bit, but now I'm gonna dump photos, dump clips audio, all of that. I normally don't do that on Sunday nights, but I poured myself a LaCroix. And Josh is in the shower, so why not? I'll talk to you guys in the morning. It has been many, many days since I said, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. And because of how much cleaning I've been doing, I've misplaced an SD card that had like a week's worth of content on it. So now you get a voiceover and just kind of a play-by-play of what I was able to capture on my phone. So here we go. Later that week, I had breakfast and coffee with a friend at Milk and Honey. I'd never been there and I loved it. It was just a block away from this street in downtown Chattanooga that I've been wanting to explore for a little bit now. I went into some vintage stores, and then I also found this Japanese store with this lady who just goes to Japan many times a year and brings back stuff, and loved that. Saw some pretty fountains, saw this whole alleyway that's just covered in chalk. And then the real reason I wanted to go to this street was because of this bookstore, so of course I got lost in there for a little bit. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it really is fun to play tourist in your own town, so go do that. Ooh, and then I got a new phone, so enjoy this train and this 0.5 of me in the Dunkin' Donut drive-thru. It was donut day, so I had to get mine and Josh our usual, and I now am going to the doctor once a week. We tried to do the 4D photos and she was just not having it. Her hands and her feet were in front of her face the entire time, but she's happy and healthy, and that's all that we can hope for. And then Josh and I did some maternity pictures, which ended with the most beautiful sunset. Had a little Chick-fil-A moment with my bump. And then I'm always the worst at capturing footage when I'm with my friends, but we had a charcuterie board brownie night and it was amazing. And that brings us to right now. So I just finished shooting some 9 months in photos with the hope that 9 months from now I remember to put this dress back on, put baby girl in that outfit, and then take 9 months out photos. At the time of recording, I am 39 weeks tomorrow. So crazy. I don't know when I'm posting this, but prayers appreciated in this last little leg of pregnancy. I can't believe it is almost done. But before I close out this vlog, I wanted to show you guys what baby girl's room looks like. Right away, you are walking into the room. You have one of my maternity pictures and then also this adorable painting that one of my good friends made. Also this sweet wall hanging gift that my brother's girlfriend brought back from Thailand. So I left all my hats up. I left All the Love in the World up. I actually painted that for Mother's Day for our church and then decided to keep it and put it in here. The Moses basket that my mom got me, which obsessed with, cannot wait for Girly to take naps in the backyard in that thing. A changing pad. We have a little changing station downstairs, but why not have another one? We have our stroller, which looks very chaotic, but obviously up top we have the car seat and then the little installation piece that goes in the car. We'll probably put that in any day now. And then underneath that is a diaper caddy that we're also going to keep in the car. And then our bougie baby carrier. Now, underneath the table, we're going to ignore her, but we've got a craft box. We have all of the clothes that can't fit in yet. And then we have a bunch of boxes that just don't fit in Josh's office. So I was like, I'll throw them under the table. Then we have her little baby bouncer. Honestly, cannot wait to put her in that. And then we have the couch that used to be downstairs and is now up here. Underneath, we have a little mobile, her memory box that is already almost full, which is hilarious. And then extra diapers, wipes, and other changing stuff that we didn't keep downstairs. And then obviously the coffee table. And actually underneath that blue blanket is the crib. So I just put the crib up against the wall and then just made it look like it didn't even exist. Above the door where the cute pictures are, this placemat I actually thrifted and it became kind of the vibe of the whole nursery. And so we have that one and we have that one. And that is just kind of the color scheme. And when we move and we do a proper nursery, it's going to be vintage Disney, super colorful. Cannot wait. Thrifted these super cute red shelves that are just holding some of her shoes for the time being. Somebody asked me the other day what her vibe is going to be. And I said, if this doesn't explain her vibe, then I don't know what to tell you. You got vintage cowboy boots and then pink little slippers with ruffle socks. Like, that's her vibe. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys this when I made it, but I put together just a collage of adventure pics and all of my favorite photos of Josh and I. We've had an adventure wall or like a photo wall in almost every house we've lived in. And it honestly helps on the days that feel extremely mundane. Then I just look up and be like,
I've been to Paris. I'm okay for today. I can change another diaper today knowing that I'm going to add more photos to this in the future. Over here by the back door, we just have two really cutie outfits that she won't be able to wear for a little bit, but I wanted to hang up. This incredibly cool Carhartt jumpsuit. And then my mom actually got me this baseball tee onesie and the overalls. And then now that the cat's out of the bag, that is how my sister told me that she was pregnant, with a Disney name tag keychain that says #1 aunt. Still crying about it. Then over here, my mom sent me a care package inside a copy paper box and kind of with the Disney vintage vibe. I just thought that was kind of fitting. Fake flowers from my baby shower, and then Blaze painted this and gave that to me, so of course this is in here. That is my hospital bag and my backpack. I still have to put my tablet, my headphones, other things in my backpack, but my hospital bag is actually completely packed. And according to all my friends, I have severely underpacked, but I can't think of anything else that I'm gonna need, and I'm not pulling up with a suitcase at this time. I'll let you guys know later. We brought the bookshelf up here just to make more space downstairs. Some of Girly's books up top, and then all of mine and Josh's books. And then we also have this cute little toy basket with her Mickey, her Minnie, her Bunny, her Norman, based off of my sister's dog. And then there's also a teddy bear in there that was Josh's when he was a little kid that I think I'm going to bring to the hospital. So I should put that in my hospital bag. And then last but not least, we have a cutie little bunny. But yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like right now. When people come and stay here, they're going to be on air mattresses in this room. So I also needed some room just like on the floor that it was bare. But yeah, I love it. And I can't wait to hang out in here and, you know, raise my kid casual. And now for a quick little show around of downstairs. We have the rocking chair that I'm obsessed with. My aunt and my cousins got that for me, which I love. We have her bassinet that obviously I know none of this stuff can stay in there, but right now it's her docket tot, a little blanket, sound machine, and then a blanket that my brother's girlfriend crocheted, which I'm obsessed with. And then you come over here to my side, super fun and glamorous. I have my postpartum cart that is fully stocked and ready to go. And then that basket to the left is kind of just a catch-all, and I figured I'll empty it before she's born, but having a catch-all basket right there would be really nice. And underneath there, there's a basket that has more burp cloths, towels, little blankets, etc. And then that bin down there actually has all of my pajamas. And then we have the diaper genie. All of those are filled with pump parts, baby clothes, carriers, kind of anything that we're going to need in the first little bit, because obviously I'm not going to want to go upstairs, and even though Josh and all of our family that's coming in to visit could go grab stuff from up there, who wants to do that? So the plants probably won't stay there, and Josh's little catch-all basket probably won't stay there either, but that's what we got for now. We have this caddy on the back of the laundry room door that has diapers, wipes, diaper genie refills, and kind of whatever else. I'm very excited. This was one of my must-haves. This and the postpartum cart were the two things I was most excited for. So I'm so excited that that's locked in and ready to go. And mainly because I know someone's going to ask where all this stuff is. Don't worry, I have every Freedom Mom product on the market, and it is all down here in our downstairs bathroom. And to properly end this vlog, I wanted to put together a little montage of some of the clips just from throughout pregnancy. But love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me the last 9 months. And next time you see me, I'm gonna have a baby. Do you want to go here, or do you want to go down here, or... I just don't know if I can read correctly.
Oh, look, the rice is almost done.
Honestly, it's time for dinner. The baby got its first mail. Aw, it was a toaster. Also because, again, I'm just going to be putting this footage in the baby vlog later. Here we go. I think I'm 14, 15 weeks today. Love it. Hence why I was ducking like this. And directly out of frame, the most updated pictures we have of the peanut. I just housed a side of mac and cheese from McAllister's. I have a large sweet tea. I am very pregnant, and I'm about to go into a thrift store. Mother's Day 2025. Just wild. I get to celebrate Mother's Day. Also, if you're in the know, you know, might be wearing this dress for my baby shower. Crazy. Third trimester today.
We're adults. When did that happen?